Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and on today's video, a cheap, well, under £400 mini ITX gaming PC, which could also double up as a media center PC. We're going to be giving you the rundown on the parts and a full PC part picker list in the video coming up right after this. Okay, so in today's video we're taking a look at how to put together a very cost-effective, I dare say budget-minded mini ITX gaming PC, which potentially can also be used as a media center. So if you want to stick a little PC behind your TV and use it for streaming, the likes such as Netflix and basically Plex movies, all those kinds of things, then this might be right up your street. I did actually notice, as I was just setting up this shot here, there seems to be an awful lot of orange, including my tan. So let's run through the parts quickly and we'll take a quick look at what's going on. It is mostly centered around this little processor here. So this is the Ryzen 4600G, relatively new processor on the market. This is very cool, built-in graphics using Vega 7. It's also got 6 cores, 12 threads, and has a turbo boost of 4.2 gigahertz, base clock's 3.7, 65 watt part, so this is going to sit power. And potentially, if you want to, you could undervolt it if you want to save a little bit more if you are using it as a media center. If you're using it for gaming, potentially due to the motherboard, you could maybe tweak the settings a little bit and overclock the memory and potentially the graphics card. That is going to be down to the individual. But this is the real star of the show. Under £100 at the moment. This currently retails in the UK at £89.99. I think it's a fantastic price. I actually paid a little bit less than that. Prices have been increasing very slightly. Is starting to get very popular on the market. Other things of note is going to be the case. Now this was sent to us by a good friend of the channel, Ugly Bob, so we're going to be doing a build on this. We're actually going to be doing a build of the whole thing, but this is just the PC part picker list and introduction. There will be a separate video, so if you want to see how the build goes and some of the benchmarks, etc., then do stay subscribed and you'll see how that goes. Something else which we're going to be using, which we've actually used before on the channel, is the Gigabyte A520i AC mini ITX motherboard. Possibly the cheapest here at the moment in the UK. This under £100. Motherboards are really expensive at the moment, and ITX ones are always more expensive. This you can pick up reasonably easily for around about the £90 mark here in the UK. It does fluctuate a little bit between 90 and 100. If you're lucky, you should be able to pick up for, like I said, about £90, potentially even less with discounts and potentially offers, etc, etc. We've got 16 gigs of RAM, so nothing outrageous here. You might want to, being that RAM is particularly cheap at the moment, possibly double up to 32 gigs if you're going to maybe allocate a bunch of RAM to the onboard graphics. Down to you. Realistically, most games, especially on an APU, aren't going to be using a huge amount of RAM, but might be an option being that the prices are at an all-time low. So I think that's pretty much it for the brief introduction. Let's take a look at the PC part picker list and we'll go through it in more detail and show you the pricing. Okay, so this is our PC part picker list, so we'll quickly drill down through these. So as we said, the CPU is going to be the AMD Ryzen 4600G, 3.7 GHz, 6-core processor, 12 threads, integrated Vega 7 graphics, currently £89 from Amazon.co.uk. You've also got the option, if you want to save a little bit of money, you can obviously leave this out, but if you want things to run a little bit quieter, the stock cooler that comes with the Ryzen 4600 isn't particularly quiet, although again it is a relatively modest processor, so it shouldn't be under too much duress or stress. So if you wanted to, you can actually go for something like this. This is the Thermalright Si-100. We've done a separate review video on that. If you want to check it out, please feel free to do so. For just under £20, excellent value for money, runs very well, and is going to keep this processor extremely cool. And more importantly, only having a 100mm height will fit very easily into the Cougar QBX Pro Mini ITX case. Motherboard we've discussed already, so this is the Gigabyte A520i AC. The AC stands for Integrated Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So you've got all your bases covered for connectivity. So again, if you're using this for a media center and you want to stream your content to your PC and your monitor, wherever you've got it in, maybe your lounge, living room, whatever, then it's Wi-Fi ready, so it should be good to go. When it comes to RAM, there's loads of options available. Currently here in the UK, the cheapest 16 gig kit that I could find is the Silicon Power Gaming. This is DDR4 3200, so absolutely fine for what we're using, CL16. And this is currently retailing a 16 gig kit for $33.99. Obviously, use whatever RAM you want. I actually had some Clev Kraz X, which we bought from a previous deal, so that was a little bit more expensive, just under £40. But again, This is the cheapest I could find, so if you really are saving the pennies. You don't really need RGB in this because you're not going to be able to see much of it, and if it's hidden behind a TV, then yeah, even more so. When it comes to storage, potentially you might want to go for a larger drive. They aren't that much more expensive. You can double up on this and go for a 1TB drive. Most NVMe's or SATA SSDs are somewhere in the region, about £35 to £40 here in the UK at the moment. But I think the bare minimum is going to be a 480GB. This is a SATA-based drive and is $22.79. Of course, if you're going to be streaming most of your content from maybe a Plex server, Netflix, YouTube, etc., then you don't really need a great deal of storage. But if you do want some storage and maybe put on a couple of games, then I think 480 is going to be absolutely fine. Power supply wise, now we are kind of scraping the barrel a little bit here with this one. So this is the Aresgame AGV 500, 80 plus bronze. Obviously, this PC is going to be literally sipping power, probably under 100 watts, under just normal usage. Idles are going to be much lower than that, so yeah, this is probably overkill for what we need, but potentially if you want to upgrade it and possibly put a graphics card in at some point, then this is going to give you a little bit of headroom, and at $31.99 currently here in the UK is possibly the cheapest, if not the very cheapest, that you can actually get in the UK at the moment. Although we have seen at AWDIT that the Gamemax Rampage 500 watt currently is around about £35, but you do have to pay a little bit of postage on that as well if you want it quickly. If you're happy to wait, then yeah, that's about right. So choices really between those two. Windows 11 Pro, I've put this in here as well. At the moment, you can pick that up from premiumcdkeys.com/Mike's with the discount code Mike's Unboxing or MUB5, and you can get it for less than £5. I think it works out about £4.24, £4.25, something along those lines, but I put £5 is rounding the figure up. So if you do need a license for your new Windows installation for Windows 11 or Windows 10, then head over to there. There will be links in the video description for all of this stuff, and including the special link to premiumcdkeys.com for Windows 11 Pro. Again, you can pick that up for a spectacular price. Much cheaper than you get from other YouTube channels, I hasten to add. Anyway, that's enough of me bitching. The next one is going to be the case. So case, there's a choice of two really. You've got the Cougar QBX Pro coming in roughly £50 at the moment. We're using this one because it was sent to us by Ugly Bob, so we're making use of that. If you want another option, then you've got the Thermalright, I think it's the V20 or V21, which is more of a cube style case. Similar sort of price here in the UK, around about £50. Or if it's on offer, you've got the Cooler Master NR200p, which every now and then does dip in price to around about the £50 mark. But £50 is pretty much the least you're going to get to pay for a mini ITX chassis, at least one with a little bit of flexibility and the ability to actually physically install a graphics card should you want to. Last of all, I've thrown this in just for good measure. We've reviewed it recently. This is the Arteck Universal 2.4 gig wireless and Bluetooth multimedia keyboard kit. So this is a pretty decent bit of kit. Again, if you're using this as a media center type setup, this is great. It's got a touchpad built in, works on Bluetooth or wireless, so you can use it with either with this little PC, because we do have the Gigabyte A520i, which does have Bluetooth built in, so you can take control of your Windows PC and your media with Bluetooth or wireless. Absolutely excellent. So total price for all of this, the system completely working with Windows installed and a keyboard and mouse effectively, you're looking at under £400. So we're total currently, as of the time of recording, £384.39. Absolutely fantastic. And again, if you want to add in a graphics card, maybe throw in another £80 to £100 for a AliExpress bargain, and you've got yourself a cracking PC for basically less than £500, which would be awesome. And it's very small and potentially very quiet. So there you go, there's a list. I'll leave links to this in the video description as well, so if you want to check it out or modify it to suit your own needs, feel free to do so. And I think that's it for here. So there you go, some absolutely cracking parts. I am super excited to get this build done. I might end up doing a time lapse on this. We'll do a standalone review of the case anyway. So if you want to check out more about the Cougar QBX, there will be links in the video description as well, as per usual. But if you don't want to miss out on any of our content, hit the subscribe button and the chime notification, and you'll be notified of future video releases. Most of these things have been covered on the channel already, especially the power supply, motherboard, the case we're yet to do. This is actually going to be a really interesting one. The 4600G, it's not going to be as good as the 5600G, but currently that costs about an extra £30 here in the UK. So potentially a nice little save-in, and effectively the save-in on the processor is kind of either paid for your storage or potentially paid for your RAM. So if you are on a little bit of a budget and you want to save some money, then the 4600G at most, on paper, looks like a pretty good thing to go with. And yeah, very much looking forward to building it. So I think that's going to wrap this video up. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, smash the like button. Like I said earlier, if you want to see more content like this on a daily basis, hit subscribe and the chime notification, and you'll be notified of future video releases. But for now, I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.